Good evening from America. Welcome to NLG Live Garner. Let me start my program with some important notices from NLG Vietnam Global. We have class 1 this coming weekend, and please sign up this Friday and Saturday, October 1st and October 2nd. The timing is 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. Vietnam time, or GMT +7. And we have this time we have a new teacher for you. I would like to take this opportunity to give you a little heads up too. You might be familiar with Mr. Blake Good, and he has appeared on our live streams a few times, and he will be your new instructor, and he is ready and excited, ready to go. And I hope you will give him the full support like you did Dr. James for the last class. And I wish you all a good class this weekend. Let me repeat. The class 1 this coming weekend is Friday and Saturday, October 2nd, at 10 from 8 to 10 p.m. Vietnam time, GMT 7. And a second notice is we have a Telegram channel for class 1 and class 2 and have been practicing questions. Please go there and check out the Q&A, and we have we hope we answer some of your questions there, or you can just post your questions there and someone will answer you. And yes, so that's our some new notices from NLG Global. So today I would like to cover some important thing, not important, well, I'm thinking about the subjects, the topics that are related to energy practices, and being inspired by Dr. James's last live stream, number 9, about human brain. And he explained in detail about the mechanism of energy absorption and maybe a little bit about subconscious mind. So today I'm gonna dig a little deeper into that, and I hope you will join me and find out a little more information about our subconscious mind and how important it is. And it is a known fact that our subconscious mind is running always like the computer operating system, and we don't notice it. It is our thoughts when we are sleeping, or when we are mostly when we're sleeping, and it's still running. I'll share with you here. So for our modern lifetime, we are very, very stressed out, and we often think about we hope that we wish that we had more time in our hands, right? And now we ended up doing something like this. Let me hold on here. Bear with me. I need to work a lot here to do some share screen here. Okay, so we go with multitasking. And yes, in modern time, we always multitask, and we do many things at a time. And for me, multitasking is something like this. I only have 2 hands, so multitasking means maybe I do 2 things at a time, but that's it. But most of us, we think we are like an octopus, and most of us during our work day, we think we can do like this. We think we can be this guy. We can be happily fulfilling many tasks at the same time. That's what we think. But then in the end, this is the reality. This is what will hit us, right? When reality hit us, we say, what, really? Look at that. So many things hit you at the same time. you can't really multitask. That's modern science has proved that. I mean, some people have a little ability to do that, but it's not really worth it, and I'll show you why. So here are some researches from some company. I cannot see the name yet, but they do research. They did research on the effects of multitasking on corporations. And you look at this, multitasking activity decreases productivity. That means the more things you try to do at one time, the less you can achieve it. It is a fact. And cost of global businesses each year is 450 billion. I don't know how to come up with this number. I'm just sharing with you. If you have more information or more interesting sources, I would like to learn more too. And look at that. Our IQ can drop by 10 points by multitasking. I guess we don't want to lose that precious IQ right in this busy time. And yes, this is what we don't want. So how do we cope with this very, very busy time? And we think about this, being mindful is very important. Now that being mindful is like, because we need to find some quiet time and to relax and to really, think of what we are doing and be aware, being present. And nowadays you cannot hear enough about being mindful, being present, and so many meditation centers in the world are opening, and there are more and more people practicing meditation just to try to keep at peace and harmony. And this is something very important that modern people need to do. And let me go back to my little share screen here. And so we want at this very peaceful, or you would like to be like this person meditating in the middle of the mountain, and look at him, so peaceful. And it looks like a dream vacation for me. I wish one day I would be there and do meditation, but not all of us have the time or the financial resources to achieve that. So what do we do, right? This is the time when we have to tune in, and sometimes you don't have to travel too far to find peace. Peace is within us, right? This is what we keep hearing every day as well. Peace is within us, harmony is within us, and this is something we can do and practice to make our life better. So mindfulness is the key. It's very important. All right, so that's my little piece about mindfulness. And now, when we talk about mindfulness, and people, earlier I talked about our subconscious mind and its importance in our daily life. And it is true. Our conscious mind is just like the tip of the iceberg, and our like the boss, and it's really running the scene, and we don't know. And that is something that science has proved us, and you would agree with me. Subconscious mind program to rewire it sounds like a reprogram a computer operating system, and in fact our subconscious mind is like a computer operating system. So I have some quote here that I would like to share with you. This gentleman, Joseph Murphy, he is a very famous author. He writes a lot about the power of your subconscious mind, or the cosmic laws, and how they affect your life. And I read this book, The Power of Your Subconscious Mind, and I highly recommend this book. you would find amazing stories, and you find techniques to help you with your life too. And Tony Robbins, I guess a lot of you know him. He is a inspirational speaker, philanthropist, and therapist, author, coach. And he is a world famous person. So I like what they say about your subconscious mind and what you can do with your life. And in fact, what we think, we become. Okay, so talking a lot about subconscious mind. And yes, so let's see. I'm sorry, I have one more point, one more talk point, but finish soon. So our focus today is our guest speaker, and this is Mr. Andy Bowie from California, US, and he completed class 3 in August 2021 and has some important sharings with our audience about how energy has helped him fight serious chronic back problems and many other positive changes that have happened to him. Always be there, and energy is always with him. He has shared with me some incredible stories, and please welcome Mr. Andy Bowie. Hello, Andy.
Hi.
Hi, Andy. How are you doing?
Everybody.
Hi, Andy. How are you doing?
Okay.
Okay. So yeah. So I guess we just go straight to the spot about energy, of your energy experience. When did you start, and what level are you at?
So I was introduced to NLG by my wife at the beginning of August. And so it was about 3 months ago. Yes, approximately. And I finished at level 3.
You finished level 3?
Yes, just recently online.
Okay.
And
so did you feel the big difference from level 2 to level 3, like many people experience? Like the energy level when you practice?
To me, it's not that much of difference, but some of the problem that I have starts to diminish after level 3.
Okay, so yes, so maybe you don't really feel the sensation, the big difference in the sensation when you practice, but you did see the big result. Things just happen so fast after level 3, after you completed level 3, right? Yes.
Correct. Yeah.
I think I've heard a lot of people saying the same, and it's like a leapfrog from 2 to level 3. There's a big difference in the energy level. That sounds wonderful. So you told me a lot, and could you tell the audience, share with the audience about your wonderful experience, how your sleep has improved, what it was before, and now where you are?
Yes. So when I practice this and then follow the rule that set out at 5 forms of loves, and it gives me a lot of peaceful because I have 2 little kids and they are always giving me problems. So, but then after I learned that form of love, I just try to be gentle with them, and I reminded myself that they are kids, that number one. So the house is it's more peaceful now, because when you like kid, the one I think they want attention, and then when you get mad at them, and I think they like it, you know. So, but when I start to ignore them, and not ignore, but not to not to criticize them all the time, and they just less and less. How should I say it? Less and less.
They become more obedient,
rebellious,
cooperative, right?
More obedience and less rebellious. Yeah. Yes.
So
that.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah.
So I'm sure they felt the love that you were showing them, and actually, everyone needs love, right? And
yes,
they love you, but they probably just wanted a little extra attention in their own way. Yes. And tell us more about your sleep. How is it improved?
Yes. So before that, before I knew NLG, I used to wake up about 2 or 3 in the morning, and having a hard time go back to sleep. Sometimes I just like lay there and twist and turn until time to wake up.
That is hard.
So yeah, it's hard. And then when I start driving to work, as soon as I hit the road, I want to sleep. So always falling sleepy on the wheel. Yes. Is it every time I drove, I thought sometimes I passed the red light without realizing that I did, because my mind has sleeping and have awakening, So it was hard. And then so after I learned this NLG, I slept. Sometimes I just forgot to wake up to go to work, Yeah.
Yes, and you're so happy.
Yeah. And before that, I did not need an array, but now I do need it.
Yes.
Whenever I now normally about 6 get up. Yeah. I need the alarm clock to wake me up at 6.
Yes. So you gain 3 to 4 extra hours of sleep
every day,
compared to before. And it's something that you so need. We all need more sleep. And Americans now are we are such a sleep deprived society. And that's why we have so many problems, a lot of people suffering from mental problems and health problems because we don't have enough sleep. So this is a very common benefit that a lot of people claim when they practice NLG. When they first practice NLG, you practice NLG since August, right?
Yeah.
You started? Yes, that's amazing. Most people, for most new students, the first thing they notice is that they sleep so well. I myself, I experienced a little different, but I slept less. I did not need to sleep as much as I used to, because before I was always tired. I was not energized. I was so, my energy level was so low. I needed to sleep a lot. So that's wonderful to hear that. And so after second level, you sleep easier, you sleep longer. And any other health problem that you saw improved ever since you practice NLG? You mentioned something about your stomach ulcer.
Yes.
So how's it going for you now?
Yeah. So I have that, I think, forever. Maybe in the last 20 years. And then took all kind of medication, but it did not help. So I just try to eat not spicy thing, but after level 1, and that thing was getting better already. So one thing I did not tell you, I forgot to tell you, is that I had the internal hemorrhoid. And I used to, like, every day I need to go to the bathroom, right, to release it. If I just forgot one day, and then whenever I forgot, I would have to sit in there for half an hour.
Yes.
And the pain is excruciating. And I used, the preparation, whatever they have, but it did not help. Yeah. So after the level 2, I noticed that it just went away. And now, even if I forget, if I am so busy, I forget for 2 days, it's no problem at all. It just smooth.
Wow.
Yeah. I think that thing is give me a lot of relief. And before that, I even went to the internal doctor, and not much he can do. He just told me, try to take a lot of fiber food, to keep it moisture for the body. But other than that, there's nothing he can do.
That is so sad.
But somehow NLG just made it disappear. Yeah.
Yes. Only people who have suffered the same problem will understand how miserable it can be for any kind of illness, right?
Yes.
Like before, I suffer from vertigo. I got dizzy a lot, and it is something that I was told that just to live with it and avoid any wild actions to avoid all the fast motions to prevent it from happening. But it is a very low quality life. I want to do more, and little by little it really helped me. And I cannot tell you how happy I am that now that it's gone, it's leaving me. It's wonderful. And you told me earlier about your accident when you were little, when you were 10 years old or something, and that was your biggest. Share with us now.
Yes. So when I was about 10 years old, which was I was still in Vietnam, and at that time we didn't have any kind of entertainment, so we have to entertain ourselves by creating our own entertainment. And for me, climbing a tree is entertainment. So I like to climb the tree, and the taller the better. And one day I was like on top of the tree, and somehow I slipped my hand and I fell down about 30 feet. Oh, excuse me. But there were no kind of, just had to lay 2 months. And after that, I walked, learning to walk slowly. But then when I turned older, like, oh, by the way, I'm 56 years old now. So when I turned 40, maybe 30 something, and the back start hurting, very painful. And so I went to the doctor here in America, And so they took the X-ray and they put me to the MRI. And they told me that, well, my backbone, it was damaged beyond repair. And then I just have to live with it until he said that until one day, hopefully, the technology is advanced enough to replace that bone, which he doesn't see it in the near future. So but that thing give me a lot of pain every day, and that's why I sleep until 2 o'clock in the morning because of that pain. So after I practiced that NLG, and the pain just went away. And in turn, I can do all kind of things, just like my 12-year-old son can do. I can do all that. And somehow I think the NLG had regenerated the backbone.
Yes.
Make it normal again.
Năng lượng an lành từ chú Phúc. Khi chú Phúc nói bắt đầu, quý cô bác anh chị nhìn vào trán của chú Phúc, hình dung nhận năng lượng. Quý cô bác anh chị hình dung nhận năng lượng và để quý cô bác anh chị tỏa năng lượng và để quý cô bác anh chị tỏa năng lượng và để
Ladies and gentlemen, to our NLG livestream. Mr. livestream delivered to our NLG livestream. His forehead. NLG into your forehead. Into your forehead. Just relax. Into your forehead. Just relax. Into your forehead. Just relax. Into your forehead. Into your head. Into your head. Your head. Your head. Your head.
Thứ 100. Và chú rất cảm ơn tất cả những sự đón chào nồng nhiệt của anh chị em trong những cái video livestream này. Và chú không biết rằng khi nào chú sẽ dừng lại, vì bận quá là công việc nhiều quá thì không biết làm sao. Không biết anh chị em bà con có thích tiếp tục hay không ạ? Nếu mà thích thì cho chú số 1 nha, mà không thích thì cho chú số 2 để chú biết thời điểm chú giảm lại. Rồi bây giờ chú rất cảm ơn tất cả anh chị em đã đến với NLG để có một cái sức khỏe, để có một cái tinh thần minh mẫn hơn, thoải mái hạnh phúc hơn với gia đình mình và với cộng đồng. Hello everyone in I don't know how to say hi the world or hi everyone. What can I say? Not say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. So I can say hi the world. That be okay? All right. So we have only a few minutes. I also to say today is the day we are getting to 100 video. Today 100 video to ngoài được phải không chị? Mà cô Yến bật cam thế nào?
All right, hello again. The technical glitches again. And sorry, Andy, for cutting you off unexpectedly when we had to share the live stream on from the Vietnam side. Hi, Andy.
Hi.
Hello. Hi. Okay, sorry about that. And let's go back to our conversation. All right. I'm sorry. First, still trying to coordinate with our Vietnamese team, and we have new technical staff, and we are reorganizing our duties here. So there are some miscommunication or something, I don't know, earlier, but I'll apologize for the little technical glitches earlier, but I hope you did receive the loving energy that Mr. Lee transmitted. We promise we'll be better in the future. Okay, back to Andy. Okay, so you were sharing with us your how your back problem has improved tremendously after practicing energy after level 3, after you completed level 3. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Right. And the doctor even told you something like, once it gives out, you cannot walk again. Is it right?
Yes. So he told me that just pray, and walking is a good day for you. But once it came out, then maybe he said that at that moment, maybe he will have to put a piece of metal.
That sounds scary.
In my back. Yes. So then and if it's successful, but because attaching a piece of metal into the back is a lot of problem. He say they might damage some nerve, and that would paralyze half a body, or maybe a hand or a leg. So
just create
not
another
good at all. Yeah,
that's right. So that sounds like a scary scenario, and I am glad it didn't happen for you. Do you happen to have any X-ray images? That
no, I don't think I need to. Because as long as I feel normal again, I don't want to go through that or X-ray. But if someday, just for the purpose of showing the world that how it has changed my life, maybe I will request one, the before and after.
That'd be great. Yes. Because now that we're trying to document our patients' before and after images, and so that we need more evidence to show, and to not just evidence, we try to inspire people to come and practice with us, and we have so many testimonials, and you are one of those, and I'm sure your family is a lot happier now that you're healthier, and you're more active, and you are more positive, and all good things are happening, right?
Yes.
That's wonderful to hear. Okay, well, Andy, thank you so much for joining us today, and for sharing your personal health issues. And I think it takes a lot for someone to come on air and share with the world. It's a lot to share, and thank you. It's really inspiring for many people, especially the new students. Once again, thank you, and keep practicing energy. And I cannot wait to hear more positive results from your practice, that maybe one day you can come back and share more with us, something new that is happening for you from practicing NLG, right?
Yes. And thank you. And thank you for everybody working hard in the background. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Andy.
And I will
And
see
hi
you
to your
next time.
wife.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, good night.
Good night, Andy. Okay, hello, our audience again. So I hope you enjoy our show today. Despite some, I hope that you take time the Gram channel coming weekend. Again, the timing is Friday and Saturday, October 1st, October 2nd, from 8 to 10 p.m. Vietnam time, or GMT +7. And your new instructor will be Mr. Blake Good. He is ready and he's excited to be your instructor, and we hope to receive your support. On behalf of NLG Global, thank you for joining us today. One little reminder to the live energy transmission from Mr. Lee. It's only effective if you are in the live audience and you receive the energy at the same time. If you're rewatching the video, the transmission is not effective anymore. So we encourage you to join us at live. And thank you so much for joining us today. And thank you, technical team. Good night from America, and have a good day in Asia. We'll see you next time. Today, actually starting tomorrow, okay, never mind. We start on October 1st when we start our daily stream. We will see you next time on October 1st. Bye for now.